Hello everyone, welcome to self-assessment and self-understanding topic for the career counseling module. I hope now it is clear to you that when you talk about career, it's about jobs, it's about profession, it's about occupation, it's about business, it's about the social and economic activities people do over a long period of time. Yeah. And career counseling, these are the professional advice given to people on how to look for job, how to apply for job, how to write a job application letter, how to drive your personal resume, interview tips, and so on and so on. Yeah, so that's about career counseling. So our topic number one for the career counseling is self-assessment and self-understanding. So before you start looking for a job, you need to understand about yourself first. What are you good at? What are your strengths? What are your weaknesses? What are your personality traits? What are you good at? Your passions, your hobbies, your interests. What has been your dreams and wishes in terms of career? How far do you want to go in your career? Then also consider your education level, whether it's bachelor degree, master's degree, and in what exactly. Then consider your experience as well. Consider your success and achievement in your career or from your school as well. And what people tell or says about you, what people appreciate or value more about you, and also what people criticize you about. So get to understand yourself better in terms of areas you are struggling, you've been struggling, and in terms of areas you are good at, and then you can make a career choice or a career decision. Okay, so that's about self-assessment. Get to understand yourself better before start looking for job. Okay, so why is it important to do self-assessment and self-understanding? Why is it important to understand yourself better before you make a decision on what career you can pursue or which job you can apply for? One is right after you understand about your own abilities, your own skills, personalities, ambitions, hobbies, and interests, then you will be in a better position to make a decision in terms of the career choice. And for junior high or senior high student, also they can make a decision on what courses or combination they can take from the university. Yeah, so it's about making career choices, it's about making a decision on which courses they can start from the university. But second, once you understand yourself better, it's easy for you to sell yourself during the interview. It's easy for you to pass your exams or your interviews or job testing, because you know what you're looking for and you know what you're good at. So it simplifies you or gives you courage when you are doing interview to sell yourself better to the recruiters or employers. But also it saves time and money when you are looking for a job or university to start. You'll be specific. You'll not waste your time and money applying for different jobs or applying for different universities to start. Yeah, so you'll be specific. I'm going for this career, I'm going for this university, I'm going for this college. So you save time and money when you're looking for a job or you're applying for studies from the university. But also you will go for a career or study choice in relation to your hobbies, skills, and interests. Yeah, in terms of your values. So your selection will be based on your hobbies, interests, values, and skills for career choice or for course choice. But also your performance will be better when you are doing the things you like. Always you have passion about it, so always your performance, your excitement is very high about doing the things you like. Yeah, and lastly, you'll be happy. Your confidence will be high, and you'll be happy to do the things you love. So that's why self-assessment is very important. So that's one. Second, the process. Now, how can you do self-assessment? One is about asking you important questions, also asking others important questions about you, and the second is to document. So make a reference of what people say about you, make a reference of what you think you are good at. So you have to document whatever information you collect or receive about yourself from self-assessment, but also from talking to other people in terms of your success, your achievement, what you are good at, your personality, the list of skills you have, soft skills and technical skills, and so on and so on. Your ambitions, your wishes, your big dreams. Yeah, so you have to think about it, ask people, and document it, because you're going to use this information when you are looking for a job, or when you want to develop and grow your career, or when you want to go for executive learning, going for master's degree, going for PhD, going for leadership training or management skills training. Yeah, so it's very important to document all the information you receive about yourself from people, and also by asking yourself, by being honest with yourself on what you are good at and what you like to do in your future. And then the third step is asking yourself the following very important questions. Yeah, ask yourself the following very important question. Question number one: what am I good at, and what can I do? So what am I good at, and what can I do? So it's about the skills and the occupations. The skills and the occupations. So what am I good at, and what can I do? So where can I apply my skills? Where can I apply my knowledge? So make a decision about the skills. Make a list of the skills you have. And the second, do like evaluate the options. It's like exploring career choices. Evaluate the options in terms of which occupations we can go for. So what am I good at, and what do I want to do? But second, which industry or sector do I want to work or to operate or to do my business in? Yeah. So which industry or sector do I want to do my business in, or do I want to pursue my career in? So the industry and the sector is like telecom industry, financial institutions, the health sector, education sector, transport, aviation, shipping, hospitality. Yeah. So which industry or sector do I want to work in or pursuing my business in, and what kind of employers from these different industry you will be love, or you'll be happy, or you like to work with them. And the last question is, where geographically do you want to work? Yeah, a geographical location. So is it in your country or outside in your country? Is it in your city where you're currently based or residing, or to another city? Yeah. Are you interested to work in national or local organizations or international organizations? Yeah, in your country. So you can work in international organizations within your country and outside your country. Yeah. Do you want to work for the government? Do you have a passion to work with the government, or being a public service person or not? Yeah. So ask yourself what kind of geographical location will be happy to work in, inside your country or outside your country. And if it's inside your country, then which city or which municipality, and so on and so on. So what is important here is to be happy and comfortable when you are working in an organization you like, the country you like, the city you like. Yeah. So it's about the skills and occupation. It's about the industry and the sector, and the last is like it's the geographical location of your employer, of your business. Then another question to ask yourself is your selling point. Yeah. In business they call it what is your competitive advantage. So when it comes to employment or looking for a job or making a decision about career, my question will be, what is your unique skills? What are your talents? What do you think differentiates you from other job seekers? So how differently are you comparing to the rest? So make a list of your unique skills and talents. Your previous success and achievement also will sell you better. So it's like what are going to be your selling point. Yeah, so your competitive advantage comparing to other competitors, other people who are looking for a job or business opportunities. So your unique skills, your talent, your network, maybe the connection you have, and unique skills, talent, network, yeah, as your selling point. Yeah, also your success and achievement. So you are going to use all of these to beat the competition in the job market. Okay, and lastly is there is a lot of there is a long list of different hobbies and interests. Yeah, so hobbies, these are the things which make you enjoy your social, the fun things. Yeah, and interests, they can be over a longer period of time. So make a list of your passions, hobbies, and interests, and which one you think they are compatible to your career choice. Yeah, so you can have so many hobbies, interests, and passions, but which one will support your career development and growth? Yes. So that's very important. So skills, a list of skills, hobbies, interests, and passions, which will support your career development. Now, let's talk about personality. Personality. The way you behave to people, the way you communicate to people, the way you make decisions, the way you solve problems. How do you spend your time? How does your day look like? The working day or the working week look like from 8 to 5 or from 7 to 6? Yeah. What people say is about you. Are you a social person? Are you goal oriented? Are you result oriented? Yeah. And how do you handle your emotions? Do you control your feelings? It's about empathy. It's about sympathy. Are you proactive? Are you reactive? Yeah. So try to understand your personality. Yeah. Are you the doer or the thinker? Are you creative? Do you have the passion to help people? Yeah. So under personality assessment, you can do psychometric tests online. You can also do personality assessment online, especially the MBTI approach, the Myers-Briggs type indicators approach, the 16 dimensions of personality. Yeah, you can do an online assessment or examination and get to understand your strength, your weakness, your potential to be a leader or manager, and which industry or sector you'll be successful in terms of your career, and what kind of people you'll be okay and happy to be associated with them, and so on and so on. Yeah. So personality assessment, talk to people, and you also do an online testing, psychometric test or personality assessment test. And you also ask yourself questions, the way you see yourself in terms of solve problem, making decisions, how you spend your time with other people, how do you control your emotions, your feelings. Yeah, are you proactive, are you reactive, and so on and so on. Then let's talk about skills, your ability and the capability to do things. Yeah? So under skills, we have technical skills and we have soft skills. So technical skills is more of what can you do. It's your technical know-how about that position or that job. Yeah. So what can you do in terms of the job or the work technically? So if you are an engineer, civil engineer, so do you know how to design or to plan a construction project? And do you know how to do like the BOQ, yeah, the bill of quantity, yeah, for the construction project? If we are building a house, yeah, it's about the designing, the planning, and the execution. So that's technical. So if you are an ICT engineer or software developer, so how good are you in developing different softwares, using different technologies, electronic devices? Yeah. So your technical skills in that particular job, which normally they are very specific to that particular job or position, only. Yeah, so if the accountant, the same. The teacher, the career counselor, the same. Yeah. So your ability and the capability to do the job technically, we call it technical now. So make a list of the technical skills you are good at in relation to your profession. Then second, we have soft skills, also called transferable skills. They're transferable skills because you will apply them throughout your career and everywhere you are. Yeah, that's why they're called transferable. You can use them or utilize them wherever you are in all profession. For example, communication skills, both reading, writing, speaking. Your presentations, time management, negotiation skills, yeah, conflict resolution, stress management, emotional intelligence, yeah, teamwork, team management, yeah, empathy, sympathy, yeah, all of it they fall under soft skills. So leading others, managing others, time management, planning, organizing for tasks and activities, and so forth and so forth. So in each career or job of your choice, so what are the needed soft skills and which skills you are good at? So that's very important. So make a list of your technical skills as well as soft skills or transferable skills in relation to the career choice of yours. Yeah. Then let us do comparison of personality and the skills. Personality and the skills. So people of different personalities, they can go for different career choices and or job choices. And each job needs different technical skills. Yeah, remember we said transferable skills or soft skills are applied in all areas. So so personality type and the kind of technical skills they need you to have. Okay, so number one, let's talk about doers. These are people who likes to do things with their hands, physically or manually. Yeah. Then we have thinkers. The nature of their work or their time, they spend a lot in thinking. Mental state. Then we have creators. They're creating or they make new things or ideas. Yeah, they are good at visualizing and imagining. Yeah. Then we have helpers. These are people who have passion or they are passionate about helping other people, solving people's problems or communities' problems. Yeah. So does it come from your heart? Yeah. Then we have persuaders. The kind of professional people who are good at convincing people to follow them or to make certain decisions. Yeah, we call them persuaders. And lastly, we have organizers, the kind of personality or the kind of people who they are very good at arrangement of tasks or activities or goods or product, whatever. So they have they are visually impressed on how things are arranged. Yeah, so we call them organizers. So let's start up with the doers. So the doers, as I said, they do their work involve physical and manual ability, right? So like the masonry, the engineers, the mechanics, gardeners, farmers, yeah. So their work is more of a physical and the manual. The athletes, the sportsmen or women. Yeah, the security people. Yeah, so their work is more of a physical than mental. Then we have thinkers, personality. So people who uses their brain more, their mental ability is more consumed than the physical and the manual ability. So we have teachers or counselors or lecturers. We have medical doctors. We have leaders and managers at different levels of the company. Especially in managing people, you have to be mentally stable and fit. Yeah, we have scientists and researchers and so on and so on. Yeah, these are the kind of profession or jobs which involve a lot of mental thinking or mental ability. Then we have Creators. So creators, the one I said, they are good at imagining things, visualizing things. So if we say it's about building a house, or coming with a new laptop version, or mobile phone version, or tailoring clothes, like a new design, new model. So it start from their mind first. They visualize it. They see it in their mind first before they draw it. Yeah, they see it in their mind first before they draw it. So we have like the artists who are good at drawing, the musicians who compose different songs like every day, the engineers, especially the architecture, the ones who designs different infrastructure. Yeah, we have tailors, those people who are making our clothes. Then we have chef and cooks. They comes up with different dishes, all type of dishes every day with different tastes. Yeah, we have cake decorators or cake makers, the birthday cakes, wedding cakes, or send-off cakes. Yeah, so different types, the way they look, the way they taste. Yeah, yeah. So these are people who either create new products or goods or service, or they add value to the existing. That's why we have all the models and the new model, or all the version and the new versions. Yeah, so we call them creators. Then we have helpers. As I said, they are passionate about helping people. They are so happy when they are solving people's problems. Yeah, um, they are they are heartily touched when the people are in difficult situation. So I'll give example like teachers, or lecturers, counselors, the nurses, or midwife nurses, medical doctors. We have like receptionists at a company organization. We have customer care team at the organizations. We have waiters and waitress at the hotel or restaurant. Yeah. We have flight attendant and cabin crew. So it's about making people comfortably, solving people's problems, helping people in need. Yeah. So I understand for others it's just a job or employment, it's about salary, but for this we are more concerned about those who are helping people from their heart. So you can be a receptionist or a counselor, a teacher, flight attendant, cabin crew, waiters and waitress for money, for salary, but we are more interested with the ones who are helping people from their heart. Okay. And then we have persuaders personalities. So example of the jobs or careers for persuaders personality. So we have political leaders or politicians. Yeah, convincing people to follow them. Vote for me, not for others. Vote for me, vote for us, not for the opposition party. The business owner, the entrepreneurs, yeah, they're very good at marketing their goods or product or services. So buy from my company, not from my competitor. Buy from my shop, not from other people's shop or kiosk. Then we have brokers, or the middlemen, the intermediaries. You know, they connect between the buyer and the seller. Yeah. Also, we have the peacekeepers and the diplomats. Yeah, you know, there are countries which are normally in crisis after election, or there is coup d'etat. Yeah, these kind of coups. So the diplomats and peacekeepers are always there, like convincing people, please do not fight, please wait for your turn, please wait for next election. You see, so they also fall under persuaders personality. Okay. Then lastly, we have organizers. So organizers personality, I said, they are impressed visually. They like arrangement of things, or the flow of activities and tasks. For example, MCs or master of ceremony, the way they arrange the events, and task, what need to happen from the beginning to the end. Then we have project managers and event coordinators. Yeah, so arranging of goods, arranging of tasks and activities or events. Then if you go to a big shopping malls, we have those people called VMs or visual merchandisers. These are the people who normally arrange stuff in the big shopping mall. So they arrange products in shelves. Yeah. Same applies when you go to a library. Those library assistants, the way they arrange stuff at the library. So we call them organizers. Okay. So in terms of personality and the skills, for doers, so if you like to do things physically and manually, so you have to be physically healthy, and you have to be good at working with tools. If it's gardening or farming or it's building houses, so you have to be physically good at working with tools, building, repairing, maintaining, servicing. Yeah. So if it is farming, then you need to know how to do farming. If it's gardening, you need to know how to do gardening. And for the security people, you need to know how to work with animals like horses or dogs for the security team. Yeah, and so on and so on. Then for thinkers or problem solving personality, so they need to have skills like analyzing information, interpreting information, making things well understood. Yeah, they are good at numbers, data and facts. So they're very good at mathematics or arithmetics. Putting things in order that they can be understood. Yeah. And also determining how things should work. Yeah, so those are the thinkers' personality. And for creators' personality, the kind of skills they need to have, you have to be good at dreaming or imagining things or visualizing things. Yeah, that's for creators. Also, if it's a musician, then you have to be good at composing music. If you're an artist, then you have to be good at drawing. Yeah. You have to like art. You have to be good at producing new ideas or coming up with new ideas. Yeah, having alternatives, having options. Yeah, so your brain must be producing like different ideas now and then. Yeah, so that's for creators. Those people who are coming with new products or new ideas on how to do things. Then we have helpers' personality. So one, in terms of skills, they are very good at communication. Their communication skill is very, very high. Second is listening skills, communication skills in terms of listening skills, effective listening. Then time management. They always have time to listen to people and helping people. They are good team players. They are good team players. They like PC and they like harmony. They like making people feeling comfortable. They are very good at networking, building relationship, connecting with other people. Yeah. So if you have a helper's personality, so you are people oriented. Yeah. They are good leaders. They are good managers. Yeah. Yeah. So they are good at teaching or advising. Or correcting people or supporting others, yeah, because it comes from their heart. Then persuaders' personality, the kind of skills they need to have is taking risk, especially in the public, for the politician, for example, peacekeepers and diplomats. But also the persuaders, they are good leaders, especially political leaders, persuaders. Yeah, they are good leaders, they are good business persons or entrepreneurs or business owners. They're very good at marketing or selling things or selling their ideas, selling their manifesto, you see. They are good at organizing things, planning and organizing. They are good at setting goals, having targets, like what they want to achieve this year or next 2 or 3 years. They are good decision makers. As leaders or managers, yeah, you have to be good at making decisions and solving the company, organization, or the team problems. Yeah. Yeah, and lastly, the organizers. So, what kind of skills does the organizers have? One is arranging things, liking arrangement. Second is time management, like the event coordinators, the project managers. Yeah, time management. The MCs, master of ceremony, time management. Third is team leadership, especially teamwork for events managers or event coordinators or project managers. Team leadership, distribution of tasks to each team member. Yeah, distribution of tasks to each team member. They're also good at arithmetics or mathematics or numbers because they measure their success in terms of numbers. Yeah. Then is sorting stuff or putting things in orders, recording and keeping records, keeping memory on where they put their stuff, like the library people. They are good editors and auditors. They are good editors and auditors, correcting things, reading for correction, editing information. Yeah. Again, they are very attentive to details. The organizer's personality, they are very attentive to details. They will read word after word to make sure that they understand everything. Yeah. So we are close to the end of our topic. So far, the summary of self-assessment should be one, your education level, second, your experience, third, your hobbies, interests, then your personality or passion to different things, the skills you have, soft skills and technical skills, your success and achievement, your network, and what do you wish to achieve in your career. Yeah, your dream job, your dream country or city or wherever. Yeah. Then understanding of the sector or industry, understanding of different employers, understanding of the jobs, and so on and so on. Yeah. So all of these, they fall under summary of the self-assessment. So the last part under self-assessment is to do SWOT analysis, and we mean strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. And for weaknesses, nowadays we are using areas of development or areas of improvement. So SWOT analysis. So how can you use or apply the SWOT analysis approach in doing self-assessment for your career? So the strength, these are all the information about your abilities, skills, education, experience, the network you have, your success and achievement to date. Yeah, that's the strength. Yeah, so all the information, all your current state. Yeah, in terms of your ability to do, your experience, the financial capital you have, the network you have, the skills, job knowledge, education level, and so on and so on. It falls under strength. Then under weaknesses or areas of improvement, these are the things or the requirement or qualifications you need to have, but you don't have it right now. Yeah. So your weaknesses or areas of improvement or development, these are the things you don't have, the qualification you don't have, the requirement you don't have, but you need it for your business development or for your career development. Yeah. So whether you are missing some skills, you are missing some experience, you don't have certain level of education, you don't have the network you need, you don't have the financial capital or whatever information or knowledge to do any business or career. Yeah. So they fall under weakness. So the shortage of skills, shortage of experience, shortage of the education needed, shortage of people in your network, the right connection in your career. Then opportunities. So opportunities is what can you do, what business or career you can go for by using your current strength. Yeah, so it's like career options or business options. So what business can you go for, or what career choices can you go for by using your current strength. So if you are saying, I have this education level, I have this numbers of years experience, general years of experience, supervisory experience, and experience in a particular industry. I have the list of skills, I have this success and achievement so far, I have this connection with people, I have this financial capital, yeah? So by using this information, so which jobs can you go for, or career can you go for? And if it's a business, then what kind of business can you go for, or you can apply for? So we call it opportunities and SWOT analysis for career development. And lastly is threats. So here we talked about long-term barriers and obstacles or challenges to your career development or success. Yeah. So long-term barriers, obstacles to your success. Remember the weakness. These are the short-term barriers to your success. So, and you can act or you can overcome them within a few years. Yeah, like if you are missing experience or education or the skills, then you can develop them. But for the threats, they are long-term barriers to your success or obstacles. For example, you need PhD, philosophical doctorate, and you are now for certain career choices of your aspirations or of your dreams or certain business. So maybe it is very important to have a PhD, philosophical doctorate, and you are just a fresh university student, or you are still at senior high. So it means you have like 10 to 15 years to have a PhD. So it's a long-term barriers or obstacle to a success. That's one example. Second, it can be huge financial capital to start a business, because maybe you want one day to compete with Amazon or Alibaba or Microsoft. Yeah, one day. Yeah, so you need to build connection. You need to have big financial capital. Yeah, in the long run. So if today you are dreaming of being among the top 5 or 4 richest people in the world or famous people in the world, so it means you are going to invest a lot, and it will take you more than 10 to 15 or 20 years to achieve your dream. Yeah, but sometimes it can also be like just a very fun example. Let's say you like certain kind of jobs or business, and you are a man or a boy, and in your areas that kind of job or business or career is for women, so automatically it's a barrier. So it's very hard or impossible to have access to those kind of jobs or business, certain jobs for certain gender. Yeah, so those are the threats, the long-term barriers and the obstacle to your development. Yeah, so thanks so much. So that's marks the end of our self-assessment training topic under career counseling. Thank you.